Hey guys, this is the Apocalyptic Blacksmith, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Batman Beyond Batarang, not only out of a saw blade, but with a Sharpening Stone as well. I am shooting the intro in my parents' house right now because I forgot to do it in the garage, and it's pretty cold in the garage right now. And I'm actually editing the video right now for it, so it just makes more sense to do it in the living room opposed to just going back to the garage and doing it that way. But while we're here, I have two announcements to make. The first announcement, if you guys could watch till the end of the video to help me improve the watch time, that would be absolutely great. We're 60% there. If we could hit it to YouTube monetization standards, that would be absolutely great. And the second announcement is here's some things. Here's the Skull Smasher bat, and here's the Icebreaker. I recently made a Patreon account, or I revised the Patreon account. Patreon is basically a donation system where if you want to support the channel, you could definitely donate money, and I'll receive the money there, and I'll use it 100% on the builds. I have three tiers. The first tier is $1 or more. That's mainly if you just want to support the channel. You just give me $1 once a month. That'd be great. It'll help me buy materials for newer videos. The second tier is there would be a prize drawing, and one person within the second tier is going to win an item of their choice from the channel. And the third tier, I like the name I picked out for it. The third tier name is the Apocalyptic Savior. For the price on the tier, every single month, at the beginning of every single month, pick any item of your choice, and I will personally send it to you. I figure this is a good way to help get rid of the stuff that kind of just sits in my room. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I don't really have like a use for it. I mean, it's fun to hit stuff with, but it's a good way to get stuff out of my room and helps generate a little bit of revenue for the channel, because whenever you're going to Ace Hardware and Long Barn and all those places, it's not really cost efficient to, with my $7.25 job, to like buy $50 saw blades and like $20 handles and all that fun stuff. But but that's besides the point. The links are in the description, and I hope you enjoy the battering video. Making the design in my house because I really don't like cold weather, and it's not fun being in a two degree garage. Not a fun time. So I'm just gonna attempt to draw out the shape like a sketch. Oh wait, here is a better idea. Just don't be an idiot like me, just go online and print out a template. Now, obviously, you don't need to be a mathematician to figure out that you gotta cut this out using an angle grinder. Now, since we're done with that torture, right now I'm taking out the cutoff disc and I'm replacing it with the flat disc. I'm gonna make this a point to say this in every single video. One, you want to throw away cutoff discs that are getting really, really thin. They're just not worth having. And two, whenever you're replacing a flat disc, please make sure that the angle grinder is unplugged. Your fingers, I know I said this last time, but your fingers are more important than the inconvenience of just unplugging it for a few seconds. Like really, it's not, the consequences are not worth it at all. By the way, just a little, okay, a little snake peek there. Well, back to it. Switching out the grinding deal with a more, I guess you could say, earthy wheel. This is for the purpose of putting on the nice edge that I can use to sharpen it. That's on. Plugging back in the thing. And here we go. plan for this right here is spray painting just the wings, and then I'm going to sharpen the wings with a sanding stone, so that way you'll get that real nice, I guess you could say, edge where the sharpening starts. I'm gonna try to be really light with this. I'd be a smart idea to get a piece of paper to cover it first. I want to have that spray painted look to it, so I'm not going to put tape on the Batman part. You know what I mean. Alright, that looks a little more. Yeah. Maybe just a little bit on the tip. Alright, that doesn't look too bad. I'll sand, you know, like the parts up, or after the sharpening I might just paint this whole base red. I'm gonna put this in an oven or heating system of some type to speed up the process, but yeah, I'll get back to you on how this looks. Here, I just stuck it in some cardboard, letting it dry a little bit before I really heat it up in the oven. By the way, whenever I say heat up in the oven, I'm only heating it up so that the spray paint dries. I'm not doing any temperament or anything like that. Okay, I'd say that's about done. Now on to these. These are professional sanding stones. This is 400 grit to 1000 grit. This side is 400, the other side is 1000, and this side is 3000, and basically it goes up to 8,000. Here's the little bamboo, wooden, whatever you want to call it, place that you would just set the sanding stone in here, or the sharpening stone. And here's basically if you need to even out the stone. You know, basically you would just run it across like that. We're not going to need this for this batarang here, but what the purpose of that is for is if you're sharpening a knife, basically you'd sharpen it, like you'd attach this to like the knife and you would just roll it down. So that's that, and I'm going to show you how to do it in 1 second. So first step in general, whenever sharpening, I got a container of water here. You want to get both of your stones, just set that right in there. Make sure, you know, really let it soak up the water. And here's it. I'm dropping in the other stone. Now me dropping in the second stone, you can see that they're both submerging in water. You just want the water to soak into it. You can even hear that. That's just all the air bubbles coming out of the stone. It's very important to keep these wet. It's kind of satisfying with all the water coming out of it. I'd say let them wait for 5 minutes or whenever this is done. These cure up. Keep in mind, I am not an expert. Oh man, that sound went coming out of the cardboard. I'm not an expert at sharpening knives at all. I only sharpened like 3 other knives with these sanding stones. I want to see if it'll stick to windows or stick to cardboard. Well, that's dank.